aphids, those tiny, sap-sucking pests that seem to appear overnight and spread like wildfire through your garden. If you've ever walked outside and found curled leaves, sticky residue, or a trail of ants marching up your plants, you know the frustration of an aphid invasion. I've been there, and like many gardeners, I didn't want to drench my plants in chemical sprays just to get rid of them. So, I went on a mission to stop aphids naturally. And today I want to share what actually worked. The first step in controlling aphids naturally is understanding why they're there. Aphids are attracted to stressed, over-fertilized plants, especially those with lots of soft new growth. So the real solution isn't just about getting rid of them, it's about creating a balanced ecosystem that doesn't invite them in the first place. Let's start with companion planting, one of the most effective organic methods I tried. I started planting marigolds, nasturtiums, and basil around my most vulnerable crops. Nasturtiums act as a trap crop. Aphids love them even more than your veggies, so they draw the pests away. Meanwhile, marigolds repel certain insects with their scent, and basil helps deter aphids and adds to your harvest. Once I established these companions, I saw a noticeable drop in aphid populations. But planting flowers wasn't enough. I needed natural predators. That's where ladybugs and lacewings come in. These beneficial insects are voracious aphid eaters. I avoided using any broad-spectrum sprays, even organic ones, because they can kill both pests and predators. Instead, I made my garden inviting to beneficial bugs by planting dill, fennel, and yarrow, all plants that attract good insects. Within days of planting, I spotted ladybugs making themselves at home, and aphid numbers started dropping. Another method I swear by is my homemade garlic spray. It's completely natural and won't harm your plants or beneficial insects if used sparingly. I blended 2 cloves of garlic with a liter of water, let it sit for a few hours, then strained it and added a teaspoon of liquid Castile soap. The garlic repels aphids with its strong scent, while the soap helps break down their protective coating. I sprayed this directly on affected areas early in the morning or late in the evening when pollinators weren't active. After just a few applications, the aphids were noticeably fewer and new growth was clean. Speaking of soap, another simple solution is the classic soap and water spray. Use a mild, unscented liquid soap, just a teaspoon in a liter of water. Spray it directly on aphids. The soap suffocates and dehydrates them. Be careful not to use too much or apply in the heat of the day. It can burn your plants if overused. I tested this on a few affected plants first and found it very effective, especially on heavy infestations. I also discovered that ants protect aphids because they harvest the honeydew they produce. So if you're not controlling the ants, you're fighting half the battle. To deal with ants naturally, I placed diatomaceous earth around the base of my plants and pruned any branches touching fences or other ant highways. Disrupting the ant-aphid relationship really helped reduce the spread. And finally, don't underestimate the power of water. A strong blast from the hose can knock aphids off leaves, especially in the early stages. It doesn't kill them, but it disrupts their feeding and gives your plants a break while your other strategies take effect. So to recap, companion planting encouraging beneficial insects, garlic or soap sprays disrupting ant trails, and regular water sprays were the winning combination. The key is consistency and observation. Watch your plants, try different strategies, and let nature help you. You don't need harsh chemicals to grow a healthy, thriving garden. And once your garden finds that natural balance, you'll be amazed at how quickly things turn around. Happy gardening, and may your plants be forever aphid-free.